cut training, which is great. Anything?
Me personally, I didn't know if I should join Diamond due to the fact that I am just starting, number one, and number two, it is challenging to get people to even do challenges in the group, in my group, or even on my Facebook page. So I didn't know if it would even, would it benefit me, or should I wait until at least I reach a certain area, or...
Who are we talking to? Who's
Nicole?
Oh. Okay, so I think that this will help you do those things. That's we're going to show you like the next level basically of Coach Basics, but taking it to the level where you have Diamond in mind, and Diamond is a goal, and these are the things that we're gonna show you to get there, including how to be more effective in your challenge groups and getting people to talk to, et cetera, et cetera.
Can you hear me, Meg?
No, I just heard her.
Okay.
I can hear you, Jen.
Can you? Okay, because I want to give a little feedback, being an Emerald and having gone through that boot camp that we went through, because that was crazy. It's intense. It is intense what we went through, but I think it was helpful because there was so much stuff that I didn't learn, and there was so much more of like a pep talk, and it's just like a mega dose of personal development and the training that you get and the things that you learn through all these steps, whether you're in a position to advance, if you think or not, I think it's still useful. I really do. Even if you don't think you're in a position to be like, I'm going to be Diamond by Thanksgiving, even if you think you can't do it, I'd still would say it's beneficial to even try.
I think that if you're struggling, this is exactly what you need. Really?
Yeah, I would have to agree.
Oh, yeah, and that's why. Well, I wanted to make a comment to a few girls that were on there. Like, I don't expect to overnight be here. I don't expect to sell this. But my thing where it's just down is where on my challenging group or even my Facebook page, people will like it. And like, I made a challenge of drinking water, and whoever posted the most pictures of throughout the day of them drinking their 8-ounce water get a Starbucks. I'll send them a Starbucks gift card. Only I posted a picture, and I was like, okay, you got people liking it, but not people doing it. So that is kind of frustrating.
Right, but that happens to all of us all the time. And what matters is that you stay consistently doing it. It's when, if you take a point where if someone stops responding and you stop because you're upset about it, that's when your business is going to fail. You keep doing it. Do it consistently every day, all the time, and show them that you're doing it every day. And that's all that matters, because that's how you build your business. Because I don't know if you listened to the team call, the wake-up call that Carl did. I posted it on the Empower House team, and I'm sure that Erin can post hers. But he said something along the lines like, you start planting the seeds now that, you invite, you show people what you're doing, you post videos, you're on your fitness page, and then come January, they're going to be like, oh, yeah, there's that Nicole, and she's a really cool fitness guru. I'm going to go contact her because I need help. So you're planting.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happens.
Yeah.
And that's probably the biggest takeaway in this whole thing.
Yeah. No, and that's what I was thinking. I'm definitely not going to, I'm not that type of person to sit here. It's kind of like when you work out in the beginning and stuff, you can't give up. So that's how my mind is on the business. It was just on starting and how, what's the word I'm looking for?
You're just starting, so you're doing, all the things that you're supposed to be doing, and you just got to keep going, be consistent, and you'll start seeing those results. I think you're doing an amazing job so far.
Oh, thank you. It's just like I was telling Erin, what another thing is it's hard to sell the product, like you said, be the product, and your product hasn't came in. So that's another reason I think people are also like, okay, you go to the gym every day, you drink your protein drink, you're really big on fitness, but where's the product? So that's kind of difficult as well, because I'm still waiting for it to come here.
That's a very good point. Once you start being able to post your Shakeology and your workouts, I think that's going to be a big game changer for you.
But you know what you can do, Nicole, is you can get on Beachbody on demand. You should have access. So you can immediately start doing your workouts.
I have access, but because my phone being so slow, it like plays for like 2 seconds and then it cuts off and then buffers, and I'm like, okay, this sucks.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I was telling Erin I need to get a computer and a better internet service because my phone right now, after you use like so many gigabytes, it slows down. So it will load up the workout, like I was trying to do intensity with the abs. And yeah, loaded for like 2 seconds and then it buffered for like 30, 40 minutes. And I said, okay, I'm going to the gym.
Right. Yeah, that is frustrating. Yeah, that's hard. All right. So, Erin, do you want to go ahead? Does anybody have any other questions?
Any other questions about what's going on before we get into our talk tonight? Okay. So I'm going to talk to you guys tonight about time management and specifically the power hour, the ever elusive power hour. So first, show of hands, who here has a job besides Beachbody?
Me, Nicole.
Yep, almost everybody's raising their hand. Who here is a mom or a fur mom? So who here is busy, like a lot?
I didn't hear that.
Busy. Who here?
Me.
Oh, let me put my hands and my feet up.
So yeah, it's safe to say that we're all really busy, right? But the fact that you're here right now on this call or listening to the recording shows that you are pretty organized. Probably one of the more organized people that you know. So the secret about all this is not trying to fit more in. It's being more productive with your time that you already have, the time that you're given. So this is about honoring your priorities, figuring out what your priorities are, and then scheduling that into your day so that it gets done, the things that are important to you. And I have 3 steps to get that done. Step 1 is ask yourself this simple question every day, throughout your day, multiple times a day. And that is simply, is what I'm doing right now the most valuable use of my time and to get the most important things accomplished? So I'll find myself all the time like, what am I doing? Why am I watching this stupid video on Facebook? Stop. Is this really what I need to be doing with my time right now? Because that's how time gets lost. Who else has done that? Who else ends up getting lost in stuff all the time? So ask yourself over and over, constantly remind yourself, is what I'm doing right now the most valuable use of my time? And ask yourself that all day long. And usually the answer is going to be pretty clear. And I'm not going to pretend that I am perfectly productive because I'm not. And you'll find me reading a book or watching mindless TV. And would you say, is that the most valuable use of my time? Sometimes the answer is going to be yes. Okay, so don't forget to give your brain a chance to chill out, because sometimes that is the most valuable use of your time. And when you schedule your priorities for the day and allow your schedule to have this time, it won't feel like you're wasting time. You'll have scheduled this freedom into your day. So step 2 then is to plan your day. It's a well-known fact that people that spend somebody's little one. It's a well-known fact that if you just take 10 minutes and plan your day. Can you still hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then that will give you 1.5 to 3 more hours into your day. Taking those extra 10 minutes in the morning or the night before, the first thing before you do anything for the day, and planning what you're going to do will give you an extra 1.5 to 3 hours. If you don't plan, you're going to end up lost in those random Facebook videos and everything else that comes out through your day. So this starts by setting your priorities. And that's going to determine what you do today, the most important thing. And part of that's going to be your power hour, which I'm going to talk about next. We talk about the 3 vital behaviors all the time. I mean, we probably talk about it till we're blue in the face, but they're vital for a reason. And part of that is your workout. So being a product of the product, doing your workout. If you sit down, if you do your workout first thing in the morning, I don't know how easy that is for you guys, but if you do your workout first thing in the morning, you are 65% more effective. You have more brain clarity. You have more mental stamina throughout the rest of the day. Gives you more energy. Working out will help you be more productive throughout the rest of the day. So since you got to do it anyway, wake up earlier and get it done. If that's absolutely not possible for you and you just will never do it, obviously work that in your schedule. But if you can, try it. Try it for a week. See what happens. See what happens if you get your workout done first and see how much more effective you are throughout the day. So that brings me to the power hour. Who has tried a power hour before and even knows what I'm talking about? You guys know what I'm talking about when I say power hour? So basically, this is where you're going to sit down for an hour with as little distraction as possible and work on your for 1 hour. Now, okay, maybe an hour is not realistic. I have 5 kids and I work outside of the house. So when I was in school and working full time, I did 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, 10 minutes on a lunch break, 10 minutes on a bathroom break, like no joke. You can split it up. Half an hour in the morning. I tend to do a half an hour in the morning and a half an hour at night. But when you're doing it, you have to be intentional. You have to focus. You have to really know what you're going to do and do it so it doesn't take 4 hours. If you do this correctly, you can get this done in an hour and do all the important things that you need to do for your business in that 1 hour. So what should you do in the power hour? There's five things. The first thing, number 1, is to create your content, create your posts for social media, and schedule them in advance. Buffer or Hootsuite, but if you schedule that in advance, it makes your life a whole lot easier. Take time the night before to schedule out for the next day or the next few days, but scheduling your post and making up your post ahead of time will really save you a lot of time. I know the days that I'm like coming up with posts, that seems like all I do, and then the day's gone. So if you think about it and really be intentional about what you're going to post, and not just coming up with, hey, what are you having for dinner tonight? Because you can't think of anything else, because at that time of the day, you're not being creative. So whenever you have 5 to 10 minutes, 15 at the most spent on creating your social media posts. Because this is where you're going to find new people to talk to from your social media outlets. So when you do these posts, ask yourself, is this going to add value to someone's life? Is what I'm posting going to add value? And that could be, motivation. It could be something funny to, make them laugh. Whatever it is, it has to make sure you're adding value. And this is the best way you're going to find new people to talk to. So 10 minutes, about 10 minutes on that. Number 2, and probably the most important thing, is to return all your messages and follow-ups. Talking to new people is what our business is about. We are a business of talking to people. And if you don't personally message the people who are commenting or liking on your pages, liking on your fitness stuff, then what is the point of posting it in the first place? If you let those messages slack and not help with them, you're wasting your time. And I would say a good 20 minutes of it every day at least is what I would spend on it. If I can't do anything, if I am like completely swamped, the babies are crawling all over me, and I have to go run out to the store, follow up with your messages. Don't go to sleep with your inbox not empty. Make sure that is something that you take care of every day. Non-negotiable. I would even call it, and you guys will learn about this in our diamond training that we're getting ready to do. following up with those messages with your people is the fourth vital behavior. It is that important. That is the secret to being successful. And I know Meg will agree. It's not anything that we're doing differently. It's just that we're doing so much of it. We're talking to so many more people and keeping that list of people and following up and adding up new people to talk to all the time. And then just following up with them is the key to this business, the key to success. Make 20 minutes of that at least. So number 3 is to check in with your challengers and your challenge groups. And I usually do like 5-10 minutes. This is a really quick one because you should be pre-scheduling your posts in your challenge groups too. You can do that by Amanda and Nina and I were just talking about the challenge group posts that are pre-made for us in the Coach Online office under my marketing challenge group guide. There's guides that are pre-made for us for challenge groups, or Megan and I have a lot of templates that we've already made and edited for challenge groups that we've done. So pre-make your posts, and then 5 to 10 minutes a day, just check in with your challengers. Comment, you're doing good. Comment on everybody, like everybody's stuff. And then that should be good. That shouldn't take long. It should take 5 to 10 minutes. Hold on one second. Okay, I figured out how to mute.
Yeah.
I figured out where it was coming from.
I just want to add something too, Erin. The invention, I know that Jen's had a heck of a time with Buffer, but Buffer, and what is it?
It's like nails on a chalkboard.
I know. Buffer really honestly has been an absolute lifesaver for all of us. Yeah. And I know with Jen having her frustrations with her account mixed with somebody else's was crazy. But the thing is what Jen and I will do, we kind of team up with our groups and we will just brainstorm for like one night and we'll just like knock out all these posts and they're done. And then we buffer them and it's easy and we don't think about it for another month. Like it's pre-planning. I'm telling you, to have to come up with your post every single day, to come up with new content every single day is exhausting. Don't do it.
Yeah. I'd never be able to do it.
You can't. And I remember when we started, we did. We used to have to do that. Remember before?
Yeah.
We had to look at all of our posts the day up, and it was frustrating. And so now that we can plan our notebooks in Evernote, get your Evernote, start making your stuff, pre-schedule them and buffer, and I swear to God, you will save so much time. You just have to knock it out that one night, get it all done, and then you'll thank yourself the whole month later.
Yeah, it's a lot of work up front, but once it's done, it's priceless.
Yep, you can reuse it. You can reuse it the next month, and then the next time you have, or next year even. The next
right. I mean, we haven't really started recycling, but I think maybe later on down the road, start recycling. But
yeah. So, and I'll tell you right now that I didn't buffer my new group, and I am dying every day. I'm like, crap, I got to come up with a post, and it takes up so much of my time. So it definitely saves you time to do it ahead of time and get it done for the month. And then just spending those 5-10 minutes every day, maybe once in the morning, once in the evening, checking in with your challengers, seeing how they're doing, giving them some words of encouragement. And that's it. That's all you have to do. So that shouldn't take long. Don't spend a lot of time in that because you can get wrapped up in that. And make sure you've responded to your messages and followed up with people first. Hey, Nicole, I'm muting your line, okay?
I'm sorry, you said what?
I'm muting your line, okay? You can still hear, but
yeah, you're fine.
So number 4 that you should be doing as part of your power hour is to grow your network. And this is just 10 minutes. Aim to spend 10 minutes a day finding new people to talk to. And that could be messaging people that have liked or commented on your fitness posts. Meg has a really good message, and I posted it on the Team Inspiration Files section that she sends out to people and saying thanks for liking my stuff. Would you be interested in joining an accountability group, something like that. But that's a way to find new people to talk to. looking for groups on Facebook that you're interested in, that you relate with. Like if you're a boxer lover and you love those dogs, then there's a group for that. Mom groups, breastfeeding groups. There's all kinds of places where you can meet new people on Facebook in addition to your own page. So spend 10 minutes a day growing your network, because if you consistently do that every day, you'll never be stuck wondering, who am I going to try to find? So that's a short one again too, but important. And then number 5 is to check in on your team page. Be present on your team page. And you don't have to have a large team to have a team page and check in with your people. This is just an opportunity to add value to your coaches, to your team. If you even have one coach below you, then you are a leader. So if you are showing your coaches what you're doing, then they're more likely to do the same, which is going to help your business grow too. So take 5 minutes a day and post something in your team page. Make a team page and post it if you don't have one already. But that's another important aspect to the whole picture. So not any single one of these is more important than the other, except for that messaging people, talking to people, and following up. That is huge. So those are the 5 things. And I'm going to end before I open it up to questions, but I want to end with this thought. If you decide that you're too overwhelmed and you can't do it, you're too busy, if you decide that you don't want to coach anymore, would you still be busy? Would you still have a lot going on? Yes. It wouldn't change the fact that you're not busy in your life. But what would happen if you prioritize your schedule, if you made time for this, if you reached your goals? What possibilities would there be if you did it? Is it worth it? So with that thought, question. You guys can unmute. Or thoughts, questions, whatever. Maybe you couldn't hear something. Hey, Robin. Nice to see you on here.
Oh, we lost her.
Or not.
See ya.
Hi, how are you?
Hey.
Hey, Robin, we can't see you. We saw you for like a minute, and then you dropped off.
What are your guys' thoughts on the power hour?
Oh, nice.
Do you think that the power hour is something that you can do?
How do you use this thing?
Just tap the screen and you'll get a
What
menu.
is wrong with it?
Are you on your phone?
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, I have no idea.
You're good. We see you.
I can't see both. But now I can't hear.
Oh, there she goes. So do you guys have any questions about all this? Because I know, for one, that I can't just, unless it's like right now, like at night when everyone's asleep until Gwen wakes up, which is probably any minute now, I don't have an hour to just sit. So I have to do my power hour, like Erin said, 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, at parent loop, waiting to pick up my kid. Just the other day, I was driving home from the grocery store and Gwen fell asleep in the back. And I literally sat in my car for an hour with the car running while she was sleeping, doing my power hour, because if I knew that I carried her in, she'd wake up and then I'm screwed. So, you just kind of have to fit it in when you can. It's that finding that balance. And, I'm the type of person, I don't know if you guys are too, where I like to be busy. I feel like if I'm not busy, if I'm idle, then I just feel, I don't know, I kind of feel like mush. So being busy and being stimulated is just kind of who I am. So I found that, even if I wasn't doing this, I would still be busy doing other stuff. So it's one of those things where Erin makes a good point. You just, you're still going to be busy. It's just how you're going to plan your day and learning how to prioritize, which is really hard. And I found that the training that we went through in August, it taught us to not focus on the bullshit, because we were like spending way too much time on BS, when in fact we're like, all right, just let it roll off your back. Let's keep moving. And so that, going back to diamond training, it's really important. I think everyone should do it, because even if you don't reach diamond, even if you don't even reach emerald, you're still going to learn so much about getting out of your comfort zone, making those posts, how to attract people, how to make videos, how to feel comfortable doing that. I know a lot of people already do that, but just those ways to help you grow as a person. So, it's all about that stepping to the next level.
I know for me, like, Meg, the way you do it, where you do it constantly, your power portions all day long, I cannot do that. I just can't. Like, I won't get it done because I'll forget, because that's the way I am. If I have it written down and I know I have a checklist of the things that if I just go da-da-da-da-da and I'm done, then I can peruse it through the day. And if I think of something else, I'll jot it down. Okay, but it's same like in your shift. So in your shift, you know that you have meds due at a certain time. That's how I do it. That's how mine is. Mine is a scut. Literally, it's a scut list where I will have little boxes, and when I'm done, I check it off. Same That's thing. That's exactly what I do. Same thing. Yeah.
Yep, and definitely write it down. Definitely write down. You can have a power hour checklist every day that you go through. Make sure you do it each thing every day.
And if you don't have a sheet of paper, something you can just put in your pocket and take wherever, do it on your phone, in the notes section on your phone. If I think of something, for example, I had someone who liked my like page. So I went in and I friend requested them, and they accepted my friend request. So now I wrote a note to myself, all right, tomorrow morning, I'm going to invite them to my challenge group. But I didn't have my paper because I was getting Gwen to bed. So I wrote in my notes section, invite such and such on 10/7. So as a reminder to me, because if I don't write it down, I swear to God, it's gone.
That's true.
All right, question on that, Meg. So when somebody goes ahead and they like a post on your like page, or they like your like page, when you go in and you hit friend request, is that friend request from Megan Holland Taylor, or is that friend request from Megan Holland Taylor First Class Fitness?
No, it's Megan Holland Taylor.
Okay.
You can't,
You can't you can't friend request from your personal page. So I'll go to there, after I see that they like it, I'll click on their profile, and then I hit the friend request as a person. If I scope them out, make sure they're not creepy. Other guys, red flags. Every time I start searching through somebody's Facebook page, I think of you. Are they creepy? Are they creepy? So this is the thing, guys. So you're gonna find that you have a brand, right? So it's people who are like you, right? Your vibe attracts your tribe. Mm-hmm. So you know that there's preemie moms, breastfeeding moms, working, all those people are kind of my tribe. So I look at their profile pictures. I'll look at their pictures if they're public. I'll see if they have kids, those sorts of things. But red flags would be, unfortunately, people from different countries, different languages. And if they only have 30 friends, 50 friends, that's a red flag. Don't go for people with less than 300 friends.
Yeah, they've only been on there for a month. No.
Exactly. It's a spam account. Yeah, it's spam.
Mm-mm.
I met someone through my like page. If you don't have a like page, that's definitely a way to meet new people. But I met someone who commented on one of my ads for my like page, and she has 4 kids. And like me, well, I have 5 now, but she has a lot of kids, and she's in school to be an ultrasound. I was like, oh my God, are we internet twins? You totally have to join. I think she is, but it's just funny how that works. All right, real quick, guys, I'm going to take a picture of our chat. So smile. That was good. Yeah, I got it.
I couldn't get the internet to work, so I just called.
That works too. So, okay, well, do you guys think this is something that is going to help you in scheduling?
Do you guys write your stuff down, who you talk to every day?
I didn't for a long time. You know that, Meg. I didn't for a long time.
Make a list of people that you have talked to, because you will forget, and I have forgotten. And just to a couple words of what you talked about. Don't be the person that says, oh my gosh, you totally need to get 21 Day Fix, is the best ever. And they're like, I bought it from you last time. Because I've done that. It is not cool. It is terrible customer service. Not what we're about. We're about helping make sure that you're paying attention to what you're talking to. And it's hard. It's hard as your business grows and you're talking to more people. as you go on. So make a list.
Make a list and try to pick a venue that's you're going to stay consistent on. Like I use Facebook Messenger because it shows all of my previous messages, so I can scroll up and say, oh, what did we talk about, 6 months ago? Are your goals still the same as they were 6 months ago? And they're like, oh, wow, you remember that? I'm like, yeah, I just read it from,
Scrolled up.
Right.
What's the deadline for the diamond training? Do you guys have a deadline to sign up for that?
The day it starts.
The 19th.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So it's 10/19 to 11/19. And then you have, rank advancements are every Thursday. So it actually falls on a rank advancement of Thanksgiving.
On Thanksgiving. So
Crazy. Thank you. We just want a pile of money. I'm thankful for my money I got, and I'm diamond.
I'm really excited for this training, guys. We've been working on this for a really long time, and it's just something brand new that we've put together that incorporates everything that we learned from different trainings, from our own experiences, and it's gonna be awesome.
And also, guys, too, as an aside, sneak peeks. If you guys aren't in on them, you got to.
Oh yeah.
Are where it's at. And Jen and I, we were kind of voyeurs on a sneak peek that Anita Myron did. Anita Myron is a top 10 coach. What is she, like number 4? It sucked. Ours is so much better.
It's horrible. It's so bad.
Horrible. And Anita
So
Myron
bad.
is this top 10 elite coach. She clears like God only knows how much money a month. But seriously, it was sick.
$30,000.
We got it all on.
Or probably more than that. Because she says it all the time.
We do these every other week. Next week is our next one. We don't have one this week. So it's like off and on team call. Team call week, sneak peek week. So if you haven't at least seen one, try to get on the next one. And then because they have this crazy, amazing energy.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah.
Gets people really excited. And Super Saturday, did you mention that, Meg?
You know what? I had it on my list, and I went right from sneak peek to Coach Basic. Yeah, so Super Saturday. Who's going to Super Saturday?
If you're local to Maryland, if you're not local to Maryland, you go to the one that's near you, like Jackie. You guys are going to Chicago.
Yeah.
But ours in Maryland is on Sunday. I know that's confusing. Super Saturday on Sunday for us. And we're doing a live hammer and chisel workout, which should be
on the 18th, guys. It's on October 18th for us. For Jackie and her crew, it's on the 17th.
Yeah.
No, it's actually, ours is on the 18th too.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Sweet.
And Meg and I got new tank tops for our teams that are similar but different, and we're going to wear them for that and hopefully get a good picture. And
props to Erica, because Erica's the one who came up with the front, how the front's going to look. It was all.
Oh, that's awesome. Nice work. I love it. And we're going to do a live workout, and we're going to have big announcements, which I'm pretty sure has to do with Joel and Jericho.
So, Erin, did you see the video that Jen O'Keefe posted about leadership?
You know what?
All right, so apparently there's stuff coming down the pike, and this is all hush-hush, but apparently there's talk that there is a Joel and Jericho sort of martial arts type, and Joel and Jericho are the trainers on Les Mills Pump, which was a huge, huge, huge program, but it's going to be maybe a martial arts focus. This is all hearsay. Then there's also talk about Tony Horton coming out with some crazy like boot camp type workout that's only 22 minutes. There's also maybe an Autumn Calabrese maternity workout.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
She announced
Potentially.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is she pregnant?
No.
Okay. And then there's also talk about maybe Shakeology bars and snacks with Shaco. So there's a lot of exciting stuff coming down the pike. This is all hearsay, but this is just kind of what one of our upline coaches, she's going to leadership summit or leadership conference in California. I guess she leaves tomorrow. And you have to be a 5-star or above and accrue so many elite points. Anyway, so was just made a video talking about like things that might be going on that are rumors.
Sherilyn.
Hey, Cher.
How did your sneak peek go? We were just talking about that.
Oh, well, I think I ended up with only a couple of people on there that were not coaches. So I did manage to give the cookbook away, but I had Shaco samples that, will be recycled next time. But
That's great.
It was a good experience to not have it super crazy.
Right.
Yeah, because it was controlled.
Sherilyn did
So
her first live sneak peek that we were just talking about. So how did you feel like with the post and keeping up with all that?
it was good. I had 2 other gals that were working with me, Kara and Sherry, and of course we had divvied them up. I kind of allowed myself less posts because I was working on the draws. So we just kind of alternated between the 3 of us through the whole entire hour.
Yeah.
I did do a nice little flipogram of, why we coach, and it got pulled off Facebook because I put music on it. And I paid for the music, so I mean, it's not that, like I bought it off iTunes, threw it in there. It got pulled, so I threw up the YouTube link really quickly. So that was one little glitch. Yeah.
But you had a YouTube link, which was awesome. That was smart thinking.
Well, I didn't think I was going to need it, but that's where I had put it the first time. So backup plans. We had another post that Kara couldn't pull the photo off my Word document I'd sent her for some reason. She just struggled with it. She improvised, threw in a different picture of the keys to success. Worked just fine. So
Yay!
yeah, it was good. I was slightly disappointed, I think, that we didn't have more non-coaches. But even my husband just commented, he's like, you posted a lot of shit. Like, he's looking through his Facebook and all he can see is everything I do. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, I totally interrupted. I don't know where you guys were at.
Oh, that's okay. We were talking about Super Saturday and then things that are coming out, Julie.
Yeah, my regrets for Super Saturday.
You're not flying out from Canada?
No, we're not flying out, sorry.
That's good.
I look like a ghost.
That's
You have a uniform clean for tomorrow? Go change.
Like, it's like superhero theme, right?
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Is anybody, was anybody
Oh, I thought it was like your bedtime.
Erin, mute Robin for a second.
Yeah.
So are we doing the superhero thing?
I've got my stuff ready.
Okay.
I'm ready to dress up. This is the only
Me too.
I don't know that I have anything. We can.
I got my stuff together. I went on had my husband buy me a shirt. I've
Look
got
at Tisha's face.
and stuff. I'm ready. It goes for my Halloween costume too at work, so
Okay.
Well, you'll have to put your tank on for the picture. You'll have to put your tank on for the picture, and then you can take it off.
I will.
Maybe you could do like an accessory, like an armband or something. Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna wear the tank top and then accessorize it.
Yeah, there you go. I'm excited for that though.
That'll be
Anyone
fun.
can come out to Vegas and go with me because I have to go by myself.
Oh yeah, Vegas. I'll go to Vegas. Vegas sounds fun.
Yeah, Vegas always sounds like fun.
Yeah.
I could have visited you the first week of November, but we canceled our plans.
Oh.
All right, guys. Is there anything else? Good. I'll post the recording. And
And you took the picture?
I take a picture, I'll post a picture, post a recording, and register for diamond training. And I'll see you guys on Super Saturdays on Sundays.
Yay! Great call, guys.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for coming.